I don't know, guys. All right, so let me kind of explain to you what happened this morning when I got to my office. As you can see, that's the second video in a row that we didn't plug the microphone in. I'm going to open back up to the heat map just so we can kind of get this started again. What an idiot I am. Anyway, thank you guys all for joining the channel. David here with another cryptocurrency update. I do know sign language, actually. Funny enough. Jumping into the markets. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for letting me know. Anyway, so like we said, it seems like there's a little bit of green popping in. Dogecoin, IoT, XEM, Binance Coin, Bitcoin Cash. But, like I said, we've got the top tier coins here that are moving down or sideways, as you can see. All right. This is going to be a crazy video. For some reason, I got to the office this morning and the power was out on half of the office. We have a couple of refrigerators in the back there. And they were all, I mean, it's like it smells like a broken fridge in here right now. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep this live stream going, but we're going to get through it quick just so we can say we actually did something this morning. I want to let you guys know that today's video that we're going to do from the car later is going to be a good one. So I want you guys to tune into the video later that we're going to put up at about 8:30 or 9 o'clock in about an hour and a half before I go do my stuff over in Burbank this morning. So I'm going to try and run through this quick. I don't know if it started the video over or if it's going to leave that quiet part in the beginning, but thank you guys all for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. MIT is designing a cryptocurrency that is looking like it's going to try and compete with Ripple and XRP. Professors from 7 colleges, they've teamed up to create a digital currency that can hope to achieve speeds Bitcoin users can only dream of without compromising its core tenet of decentralization. The e-unit, as the virtual currency is called, is the first distributed technology research, a non-profit foundation formed by academics with backing from hedge fund Pantera Capital Management LP to develop decentralized technologies. They are Mendo effect, that's right. Look, honestly, if you guys don't, and we've heard this before, that if nobody's trying to compete with you, if you don't have any competitors, you don't have a business, you don't have anything real going on. This, especially being created by the MIT team that is backing SendFriend and that hopefully will be releasing SendFriend to do cross-border payments between the Philippines. It almost sounds like, if you guys can remember the debacle between Facebook and the Winklevoss twins, when Winklevoss twins went to Zuckerberg to create the platform for Facebook, or what they were calling it at the time. I don't know what they were originally calling it. But if you can think about it this way, if you could imagine that the MIT team that created SendFriend, I don't know if it was MIT, but whoever created SendFriend, they, now being a partner with MIT and with Ripple, this new coin is going to be a direct competitor based on speed, based on decentralized aspects. You guys got to understand, we need competition. We need companies to come in and start to try to compete with Ripple and with the extreme. While neighboring nations such as Malaysia are still undecided on whether or not to make crypto legal, other countries on the subcontinent such as Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong are constantly evolving in terms of regulatory framework and leading the sector from the front of the pack. Honestly, the power off. No, the power's not off now. The power to the wall behind my computer here actually is shut off. So I had to unplug everything, all the fridges and everything, and move the power back to another one of the plugs in the office here. Anyway, so amazing. Thailand's getting into stocks, honestly. Good morning, Yuri. Pisar, how are you doing, brother? Or sister? It's Yuri. No, it's a brother, I think. All right, let's keep it going, guys. And this is something pretty interesting. Tell billionaire CEO Jamie Dimon why he's the reason America's small businesses are dying. The live stream of Jamie Dimon's address at the New York Economic Club opens with the billionaire CEO of JP Morgan Chase pointing out a dearth of activity from American small business entrepreneurs over the last 10 years, the Wall Street financial crisis. Small business formation is lower than it has ever been in the United States in recovery. This recovery is 10 years long, a little over 20%. It's the most anemic recovery from a major recession we have had. It should have been 40%. Good morning, Carl. How are you? Yes, brother. That's right. A guy that owns the air conditioning company next to the office here. His name is Yuri. So, it was a guess. It was an honest guess. You guys got to get a hold of this. Honestly, just like I said, if an ad pops up or blah, 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 and it's something that makes sense to you, click it. If the video is making any sense to you, if you like the fact that we could turn the videos on with no microphones, jump in and still be confident and comfortable, that's what this space is all about. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to share this with your mom or your dad or your brother and your sister. Don't chat while you're at work, Brian. Come on now. Just pop in that earbud, sit there quietly, make some sounds on the keys, and you'll be all right. So, yeah, maybe because Wall Street financiers have been hogging up so much of the capital and credit since 2008 through massive federal subsidies. Honestly, like the $700 billion Wall Street bailout. $700 billion? Damn. That's like 5 times the size. That's 5 times the size of the crypto market. And they can't even help us grow at all? Which Nancy Pelosi and George H.W. Bush teamed up to help pass. Nobody's saying they did anything good. That's 140 times more money than the border fence appropriation the government is tangled up in a record 26 day. Oh, they're getting into politics right now. So the United States government is shut down. I don't know if you guys know that. The government is shut down based on the fact that Donald Trump would like to have the wall funded by the Democrats. And the Democrats are basically saying, we don't want to fund the wall. We would like to have a technological border wall put in place, not a physical barrier. So it's one of the big differences that we've got going on in America right now is the fact that the government is shut down. So anybody that's putting bills through, anybody that wants to get anything done, government employees, they're all kind of not getting paid on time, which is interesting. I was watching a piece of Jimmy Kimmel last night. Jimmy Kimmel hates Donald Trump. Honestly hates him. So every time you're watching Kimmel live, he's going into Trump, and just really digging in. And it's interesting to see. Oh, it's trying to hide your comment, Teresa. Another prick in the wall. I don't know if I should hide that. Should I hide that, Teresa? Another prick in the wall. I'll let YouTube be the decider of that. Anyway, let's move on. Government shutdown. We've got to do something about it. I hate Kimmel also. He's kind of, he bums me out. I remember this one video that Jimmy Kimmel did where it was his son is really sick and had a congenital heart disease, I believe. And there was a day that he was going on to his show and was explaining to his audience that his son was sick and had to have surgery, and he was crying and being very emotional. And I was literally crying. I'm watching this show crying, okay? And understand that exactly 2.1 seconds after he was like literally in tears telling us how his son almost lost his life and how they've gone through all this and how blah, 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 how the company, the organizations that helped him and his child, good morning, Borislav, how are you? How they were like a godsend. And literally this guy transitioned into just berating and downgrading. He downgrades himself. Donald Trump does enough to himself. But this guy took a moment that was supposed to be about his son and decided to make it about the president. And I found that to be very disheartening and disingenuous. So that was a little bit longer than I felt like going on about that. I digress. Let's get back into crypto. Bitcoin sanctions demonstrate the importance of mainstreaming decentralization and anonymity. I don't know that word. Anonymity in the system. Anonymity? I think that means anonymity. Andreas Antonopoulos, a well-known Bitcoin influencer and the author of Mastering Bitcoin, spoke about the government sanctioned Bitcoin addresses and censorship resistance. the latest Q&A session on YouTube. The topic was discussed in the wake of the U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control's announcement pertaining to the blacklisting of 2 Bitcoin addresses. Gotta understand, guys. I will check these things out. The government, I've told you this before, the government can shut you down, no question. Guys, 26 of you, 12 minutes in. I'm going to end this soon. Just share it with your friends. This is a debacle of a live stream, guys. If we can actually get a couple subscribers out of this, subscribe, guys. If you're not subscribed, hey, if you are subscribed, comment down below. Let me know when you're one of the subscribers. Let me know you're one of the core team of people here. Good morning, Aaron. How you doing, bud? So the government can definitely shut down Bitcoin, no question. If you don't think they can shut it down, or if they can prevent your access or limit it, or shut down Binance or limit your access to Binance or Coinbase, you're wrong. They will shut it down legit and like, boom, done, you're out. So don't get too like excited, okay? You gotta be like, you got to be ready to make some moves here. This ain't about just whatever. Now you can really see the sun coming up. I was about a half an hour behind schedule this morning, guys. Like I said, my fridges are melting around me and everything is kind of hitting the fan this morning. Plugged in without the mic this morning. So U.S. academics say their Shardy blockchain will be 10 times faster than Visa. U.S. academics are working together to create a new and improved cryptocurrency in a bid to rival Bitcoin. Rival Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin is some like thing, dude. I appreciate that, Mac Daddy, honestly. Mac Daddy, it's just such a cool name to say. It makes me feel like really cool when I say it. So thank you. According to Bloomberg, professionals from 7 U.S. colleges, including MIT, we read this, honestly. Listen, it's about, like I told you guys, you're not going to ever get to a point where every single thing isn't pointing you to the same idea or the same concept or the same blockchain or the same company or the same coin. Like literally, you're going to watch all of our videos today, DAI, Alex Cobb, DM Logic, and at one point or another, we're all going to kind of point you in the same direction. You have to be able to differentiate and decipher what's going on, guys. It's not a joke. Honestly, you got to be in front of this thing. You have to be almost assuming what they're going to tell you before they tell you. Okay? I'm not going to read into that anymore. I'm trying to go fast. Bitcoin theft, honestly. Can you guys believe this? There's a big problem, honestly, when SIM swaps, okay? Basically, if you're trading on your phones, which I hope none of you do, if they get access to your SIM card and they get access to your phone number and they get access to your 2FA, literally they can steal all of your money. They can steal your crypto, send it to another wallet, boom, 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 bang, 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 done. A crew of SIM swappers stole $80 million from high-profile cryptocurrencies. Rafi Bogasian, how you doing? Honestly, you got to be careful. Your money can get jacked, literally. And it's interesting to see that somebody or a group of somebodies is deciding to sue AT&T, which means if this lawsuit actually goes through and starts to hold some weight, you never know, guys. You never know. Honestly, it could literally get to a point where the exchanges and the phone providing companies literally are going to be held responsible or liable for funds that are stolen off of your phone. Or if your phone is attacked using a SIM swap or some type of, they're going to start making you guys sign paper that says if your phone, maybe that, you know what? I digress. Maybe it already says that. Maybe it already says it doesn't matter if your phone, NoHo, that's right, man. I'll be over in NoHo in about 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes. I got to do my second video from this morning. It's going to take a little bit of calculation. But, so yeah, be on the lookout, guys. If you guys don't know somebody personally that is an experienced person when it comes to having your money stolen or dealing with a hack or working with a company, blah, 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 you got to be on top of it. I'm not even going to get into Twitter this morning. We're going to jump right back into the heat map, guys. I'm going to call it. This has been a good video up there in Malibu. What's going on, Aaron? How you feeling? Aaron, man, Malibu's probably raining, super beautiful. One of these days, I'm going to get up to Malibu. I'm going to do, hopefully, a video from the Getty Villa. Aaron, if you want to come up, meet me at the villa. It'll be a super beautiful day. Do a little Q&A, a little live question and answer there, overlooking the beach at the Getty Villa. I think it'll be a fun day. Anyway, let's get our heat map refreshed here. As you guys can see, the market is kind of moving in the same. Wake Up Israel. What a great name. I don't know if that's a pro or a non-pro Israel thing, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone. Portland can have a differentiating idea of political views. I've seen some of the riots and some of the fighting that goes on up there in Portland. You guys get down up there, definitely. So congratulations for standing your ground. No joke. 34 people like this video, guys. Storming in Mendo. Where's Mendo? You guys share this video. Put it out on Twitter. Let's blow this up. Show people how dumb I am at the beginning of these videos, forgetting to plug my mics in both videos in a row. Man. Sometimes you just can't get in front of it, you know? Sometimes it's just really like one thing after the next, honestly. Wait, 35 people. That's 35 shares we can get right now. That's at least 35 likes. 17 minutes in, guys. Teresa, I love you. Thank you very much for all the support, for sharing it with your friends and family. I hope your friend hotel that you had going on the other day went well. I hope it wasn't too crazy. But as you guys can see here, I'm going to just open up this max chart here on XRP, on the Ripple Teams product. But as you can see here, boom. Oh, they got a max high. What is this? Does it say max high here? 52-week range. $1.73. It looks like January 1st they gave us a 278. Taking a rest now. That's good, Teresa. I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to call this a day. I got to get on the phone and see what we can do about this fuse box here, because I have tried already to get this fuse box in the back adjusted and working, because like I said, this freaking food in my fridge is getting destroyed. But honestly, really, guys, I do appreciate you stopping in to my video today. 36 of you. There's the channel right there. Another Ripple Effect, XRP Social, Ripple XRP Social. Man, we got 63 followers now, man. You guys are sick. I really do appreciate it. As you can see, we got one of our boys right here, Borislav Stolikov, who's a big-time guy, man. Honestly, he was the first person to tip me using XRP Tip Bot. That's him. There he is right there. Honestly, guys, go ahead and follow Boris. I think a lot of my subscribers here literally should have their own channels, because I feel like you guys are just as smart, if not smarter, or have the same ability to do research that any one of us does. Digital Asset Investor, Alex Cobb, CKJ with his pre-law, digging through pages and pages and pages. You guys literally can all be better and bigger, and I'm super glad you guys are a part of this community. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Like I said, the video later is going to be really good. I'm going to take a few minutes now before I leave the office to try to get a little bit of the message down, so that when I give it, so it's going to be a video from the car later. Let me know if you guys like the car videos or if you guys like the live streams better. We've got super chat going on now. Join the ads. If Google's throwing you something and it makes sense to you, definitely click it. Let the advertisers know the crypto community is here to stay. Literally, let them know that we are going to be the ones to build this entire space, to make this to make their product even more known and more utilized than it is already. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Honestly, I do appreciate it. You guys are the best. Live stream or car videos. Or do you guys like us to go to the beach, hang out on the water? What do you want us to do? We're open to suggestions. Honestly, the Twitter's right here, guys. It's up in the top. Ripple XRP Social. Join the conversation now, and definitely share this video. Every time you tag Digital Asset Investor, I want you to tag me. Every time you put a post up, I want you to tag us. Keep this community in the know. Carl, you are completely right. XRP is going to be huge. There's no stopping this. The train is already on the tracks. See you guys in the next episode.